Welcome to Outrageously Sharon, where we talk about life, motherhood, my experiences, and a whole lot of positive vibes. Yes, yes, yes. And please don't forget to subscribe. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're fine. Hope you're staying fantabulous. Hope you're staying safe, man. I don't know, man, but I hope you're okay. Okay? Hey, today I have beautiful people on set.
She's referring to
me. Okay. Model Sally, okay. I'm so happy to have these guys here. And today we are shooting the Valentines edition. And I cannot be more excited to have everyone here. Thank you guys for coming. And please take the floor and
if you're grateful, send them
our viewers, send them. We will put our numbers. Subscribe. Yes, yeah. Damien, I love the energy. Mm-hmm. So guys, please introduce yourselves. And tell our audience who you are.
Hi guys, it's me. Hi, so I'm Sandy Joan. I'm a plus size model, I'm a digital content creator, I'm a YouTuber, and many other things. I'm a parent. Mm-hmm. And I'm really happy to be here today. Thank you, Sharon.
I can leave her to introduce her without doing the Sandy gang. Hey, Sandy gang.
If you're in a gang, you know that. If you're not in the gang, link in. You will leave my link.
Yes. Sure.
Go there and see why we danced.
And that's a period, okay?
Period.
Next, who's next?
Ladies first.
Okay, so my name is Susan, aka Suki Beauty. I bet you know me by now. Always in Sharon stuff, every stuff. Anyway, nice to
be here.
Nice to be here.
And the red hair for Valentines. Did you guys notice?
You see, guys. All right, next.
Hi everyone. I'm Damien, brand manager. I'm here for the Valentine's edition. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
And click the notification bell. Ding 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 ding.
Guys, you guys are giving me psych. Okay, let's continue the intro.
Hi everyone. Good to be here. I'm Valentine.
And
it's a Valentine's edition.
You guys need to get it.
All right. Now that we know everyone who's on set. So what are we talking about today, guys? Today we'll be talking... Yes, today we'll be talking matters relationships, okay? So what are your deal breakers when it comes to your relationships? Like, I'm not talking about romantic relationships alone. I'm also talking about your friendships. What are the deal breakers for you guys? Like the part where you're like, okay, no, I'm done dealing with this. Bye.
Go bye. Okay. I thought we were talking about romantic relationships. So wababa are the deal breaker. But in relationships in general, for me, it's when you're not returning my energy. Okay. Like I'm not getting back. I'm giving 90 and I'm getting back 10. Mm-hmm. I ain't got time for that. Bye. It's a no for me.
So energy has to be consistent.
Yeah. And when I say energy, I don't just mean excitement. Like I mean being there for me when I need you to be there. It doesn't have to be anything. It's not necessarily financial or just like emotional support when I need it. When I need you to keep time. When I need you to I'm doing something in the relationship and you also have your role. Mm-hmm. If you're not performing your role, why are you?
Yeah. True that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lies. I hate lies. If you're a liar,
bye. But we all lie a little. No?
Yeah, I know we all lie that.
We all lie a little.
I don't to explain it, but that chronic.
There's
those chronic lies.
It's in.
I get you so. You know, there's a difference when someone lies to you, and then there's someone who's lying to you straight on your face. Like you have to have pure muscles to lie,
and then unnecessary lying.
Yeah, necessary. Like, is there a necessary lie? I feel like
lying is just lying.
Yeah, Valentine. Yeah,
like there's no lying. There's no little white lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Yeah. It's like hakuna dhambi ndogo. Dhambi ni dhambi. You know. So wongo ni wongo. Yeah. You can stop.
Can you stop? But then you have to come up with another lie to cover that one. And then now it's just a bed of lies.
It's a chain of lies.
I think I find it disrespectful when people lie to me on my face. Like,
and then you find out, oh, you
just,
know the truth.
yeah,
the whole
or
time.
you know the truth, and you lie to me. I'm
But
like,
would you keep quiet with a lie? Like, just, you know the other party's lying and you don't tell them that they're lying?
Oh, yes,
Sometimes
honey,
you
yes.
can.
I will sit down and entertain
I'm
you.
those people who
Like,
can't
I
even
will
keep-
listen.
For how
By
long
the way,
though?
no, I
For
will.
how long? Yeah.
I think for how
Hey,
long
me, I
is
don't
the
know this. I'll
question.
just cut you off
Strength.
because I'm just.
But for me, I will listen to every bullshit you have to tell me, and I'll be like, wow, so that is. Like, that's how far you're willing to cover this up. So, and I feel like when people are lying and they're lying to you again on your face, they're really not apologetic about what they've done.
Yeah. And it's disrespectful.
And it's disrespectful. Like, if you like to be on my face, lie to me on text. Lie to me on text.
Me, I just think
My
like
face slaps different.
work on the lie. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a child. Just
Yeah.
at least do something with it.
Put that lie until I'm like, I even question my sources. I'm like,
oh, okay,
Yeah.
my
might be
receipts.
true.
I'm like, it might be true. Yeah. Valentine,
Yeah.
what's
Well,
a deal breaker?
My deal breaker really is failing to agree after disagreeing. Because I feel like people disagree, yes. But there's the event that you can't agree at all after disagreeing, which I find it really odd because, I mean, if you're friends with anybody, you should be able to like understand each other even after a fight or something like that. So in the event hatutasikilizana after tumepigana, then that's it.
I saw this quote, something about pay attention to how they treat you when they're mad at you.
Yeah.
You know, there's people who don't know how to love you when they're mad at you.
Yeah.
Like, they will bring back something you told them in confidence 5 years ago and be
1912.
like, yeah, that's why your mom wanted to abort you. Like, I told you that in confidence. You know those things?
Yeah.
So, and it was a quote with like an old couple and they were mad at each other, but like the old guy was holding an umbrella up for it was raining.
Yes,
And so like he's
yes.
mad, but he can still
do
be
stuff.
There's people who become very
Yeah.
disrespectful
Yeah.
when you guys have an argument.
Yeah.
That's very mature, and I think that's something I need to learn.
Yeah.
Valentine,
Yeah.
because I struggle with that a lot, and not in my romantic relationships, in my friendship, in my friendships, because I feel like sifai kukosana na marafiki wangu. So kama tunakosana,
Imagine in any relationship you're going to have this. You can't agree all the
Can't be
time.
perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know, Damien,
Next.
please.
For me, my biggest deal breaker is drama.
Drama.
I swear I hate drama.
Okay.
Drama. Wait, explain drama.
Why all the women
What kind
fight?
of-
Oh, yeah, the people
Yeah.
who are just dramatic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, somebody will just snap over
Like
silly
something
things.
small.
Yeah.
E.g.
But you know, silly is very
The
relative,
dramatic
so-
ones are like,
Yes.
Can I give a very concrete example?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I won't call names.
but if it's you, you just know it's you.
Yeah, if it's you, just know it's you. I was in this relationship, I think a few years ago.
Okay.
And, you know, I used, like, when I walk with my girlfriend, I hold her hand and something like that.
Oh, my middle
Uh,
man.
and then we were in town, and you know how busy Nairobi town is. And then we were supposed to cross the road. Alafu hizo harakati
go.
tu, I let go.
Let go. How dare
I swear that is how the relationship ended.
Okay. That was a bit much.
Hey, that is
She's
a
mad
cycle.
still to date.
Wow.
That is
I
good.
couldn't
Okay,
hold
that's
her
kind of
hands.
weird.
Maybe
You
she
see,
thought,
like-
there's a girl who saw you and
No,
you dropped
we're in
them.
town.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, we
Yeah.
women think
Yeah.
if you are holding my hand, then all of a sudden you're not holding my
Constantly,
hand.
the entire time.
Wait, who is that woman who passed you?
Speak for yourself.
And
I don't
you
think
need
like
to
that.
drop my hand like it's hot.
And that
Sorry,
is just
Sandy, sorry.
one example, you know, like
Unnecessary
Or like
drama.
unnecessary
Unnecessary
drama.
drama.
It makes sense. It
Yeah.
does make
So
sense.
even in friendships, whatever.
But
just
Yeah,
did you
even in
even
friendships.
take time to understand why she felt that way? You know, that's where the understanding also comes
Oh, yeah,
in. The
true.
communication. There's a lot in this.
I think no. Okay.
Did you?
I did try.
You tried.
I tried.
I think for
I
it to
think
have
you
gotten
did
there,
Yeah, yeah.
where the
It was just
relationship.
unnecessary drama. It ended up very
Yeah.
Just-
Honestly,
So
why
don't be
would you
drama.
get so mad about someone not holding your hand? I think you have other deeper issues.
Yeah.
Other
The
than
hand
your
thing was
hand,
not the
the
issue.
hand thing was
Yeah.
not the
It
issue.
was just like the cup, the straw.
No,
that
but you
broke
know,
someone's
like, love goes a long way. If you notice that your girlfriend likes to be held, always.
Yeah.
Sometimes that then get even handcuffs. Just in the event you leave her hand, you're still there.
Also, I feel like Nairobi people are jealous of couples. Sometimes someone will just want to walk between
directly.
Yeah.
So I was holding hands with my man, and then we were walking, and it was like a tiny person. We were just like, whoop.
And you guys are both
Not
tall.
stopping.
That is nasty.
Nobody
Why
can
did they
stop
want
rhythm.
to break our love? They're the issue.
Ama you
Man.
hold each other tightly kabisa, they can't even, you
Yeah.
know.
They have to go around.
I think I just blame the traffic anyway.
I think some of those things really don't pass for some of us.
Yeah.
Like
You can't
holding
afford
hands is luxury. Like, oh my God, you decided to become so cute. Oh, baby, you're holding my hand. But no.
Yeah.
People talked about cheating and abuse. How do you guys feel about that?
That is
Just-
for
It's not
sure.
even a red flag. Just go, leave, bye.
Yeah.
I just.
Do you feel like
Cheating,
people
yeah.
cheat by mistake?
Like, what is
We need to unpack
What
that.
is by mistake?
So
by
there was
the
a
way?
banana
Yeah,
peel
sorry.
and they slipped on it
No,
and they fell
no,
inside
no.
someone.
Okay. Let's be
Oh,
more
like
practical.
you're cheating. You didn't know you're cheating, or you
No.
didn't know
You're
like,
whoever
oh,
you're
wow,
cheating
what
with.
is
I'm
this?
trying
You
to
know
get
the
the
people who
angle here,
cheat
like-
and aren't apologetic of it, and then there are people who it was a moment of weakness, which I think is a
Like it
conversation
happened
we
one
honestly
time.
need
Oh,
to
okay.
have.
Okay.
Because being oblivious and saying people don't get into moment of weaknesses is just us putting our heads in the sand. These things
So
do
you
happen.
mean like it happened one time?
I'm not
It's
saying
not
we should
habitual.
not habitual, habitual sister. Pack your thing
And go. Yeah.
Okay, just go.
Oh,
Just
brother, because even
go.
wa
Brother.
mama.
Wa baba. Wa Nairobi. So how do you guys feel? Okay, so you said just go. Cheating abuse is gone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should put their hands on anyone. I don't care what your preferred pronoun, gender is. You shouldn't be hitting someone else. Like when it comes to that level of an argument where we can't just talk about it with words, just walk out.
Yeah.
In fact, it should tell you just how much you mean to the other person.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what
Straight
will
up.
you say about people who've been in relationships like for 5 years, 10
Mhm.
years, this keep on fighting in relationships and
The
they're still
toxic
there?
relationships.
Still
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Depending on the magnitude of the fight, of
Mhm.
which abuse is a no-go zone, it should be able to tell you just how much you mean to the other person. Period.
I-
Because if it happened once,
Mhm.
it's definitely
Gonna
gonna
happen
again.
again, yeah.
in an escalated way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Today he punches the wall, tomorrow he punches you.
Yeah. And usually I say people who stay in very abusive relationships is because, the reason why they stay is their other significant partner has made them believe that they are nothing without them. So they've completely believed that narrative that they can't they can't move past it.
Yeah.
And they feel like okay, oh God, okay, fine.
I think
Damien, I don't want to go into my personal issues.
Tell us what you think.
I was just thinking,
I know.
you know, some situations, for example, if you're a mom
Yeah,
and it's a family setup,
yeah.
and then you're thinking about maybe I was hit once, and then you're thinking about should I leave, should I stay because of my kids and everything,
Yeah.
and then those are some of the things, those toxic relationships that you see.
Yeah.
I want to imagine they have thought about.
Yeah,
it
and we're not
themselves,
here to
yeah.
judge anyone. I don't
Yeah.
think it's easy to leave. Psychology says it takes a woman, because women are
Yeah.
usually the victims of physical abuse,
Yeah.
gender-based violence.
Yeah,
7
when
times.
women are
They
people
leave 7
outside,
times
yeah.
before they
People
finally
are-
leave.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you leave,
You come back,
Ama you pack your
leave.
clothes, do everything, but
Yeah.
you don't actually
Unabeba
leave.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So
But the day you
Yeah, it's
leave,
psychological warfare.
You
leave.
never
Yeah.
look.
we
Yeah.
can't say we know why they stay or why they don't, but I think that's like the biggest red flag. When
Second
you're
thoughts,
dating, if
yeah.
they're violent, just bounce.
Someone said having high expectations of your partner, and I feel like this is a conversation we need to have.
Yeah.
You can be having. You have to communicate your expectations.
Okay. I agree.
I don't know if you guys communicate your expectations.
We do, yeah.
Women, I have no
Sometimes.
problem with communication. Men, on the other hand, don't be talking.
Yeah, they
I
just
believe-
be like,
I
she
believe in
ain't
having,
washing
like,
clothes, she
standards
ain't cooking.
Yeah.
rather than expectations, because like,
Okay.
it's not like a job. You
Yeah,
know? Like,
expectation.
yeah, this is a relationship where people should share deeper things other than just what to take out of it. So,
Can
I
I
mean-
can I just pause? Guys, this having this guy on this show, enlightenment. Okay, let's
Continues.
so yeah, I think
brings the
once you
soap
have like personal standards, which should be very high,
Yeah.
usually,
Oh.
then expectations will be very less. You want concentrate on what to really take out of the relationship. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lesson, man.
I think with that, for me, it would just be communication. Have you communicated to this person, whether it's your significant other, your friend, your co-worker, your neighbor, whoever you have this relationship with? Have you communicated with them and told them, this is a boundary that if you cross will hurt my feelings? This is what, like in my friendship, my love language is quality time. We spend no time together, you know? And then you're mad that this person isn't loving you the way you want to be loved, but have you told them how you want to be loved? If it's acts of service and you're mad that they're always leaving dishes in the sink, do they know that
gets
how
you
want to be?
Communication.
Don't not communicate and then be like, oh my gosh, wa baba.
Anyone else with a take on that?
For me, I think it's all about, all these things is a process.
Okay.
For example, you can't start your relationship today and expect I do everything 100%.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a
learning
process.
process.
Yeah, it's a learning process. The next time you don't see me putting the toilet seat down, you tell me, okay, this
Just
is
remind me. Paka, it
I
sinks
have
in.
Imagine I don't have an issue with
drawers.
toilet seats.
Oh
I don't
my
care.
God.
It's always different
drives
in all
me crazy.
relationships.
It doesn't
It's
drive
the
you
drawer,
crazy?
the
Don't
It
you?
guy-
depends in
No.
which cave you're from as well.
Honestly,
Having
hold up,
toilet
guys.
seat Up or down.
Valentine.
You may have a question. You have an issue with your partner leaving it up.
The toilet, leaving it
Do
up.
you usually, after you use the bathroom, do you put
No,
it
do
up
you
for
have a
him?
problem him using it while it's down?
No,
or
just chill,
leaving
chill.
it?
No, I
Do you
have
put
a
it up for him when
problem
you're
with
done
him.
using?
No.
But you want him to put it down for you.
But it's
No,
usually
no, no,
down.
no, the
Who wants to
problem
sit
is-
on that cold thing?
Guys,
Who wants
the
to put their
problem
butt
is
on that cold
Your
thing?
partner leaving the seat
Toilet seat up.
No, spilling
Yeah,
on
it
the
shouldn't
toilet.
be used when it's
That's
down.
the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Spilling it.
So
But
then
the
use
thing
it and then
is,
put
if
it
you're
down.
doesn't
done,
tell
Spilling
you
it
say
you're
and
put it
done.
down or
If
not,
you're
like,
done,
use it
put
when
it
it's
back
up,
down.
period.
clean
That
and put it.
For
The
me,
thing
that's
is,
not
when
really
you're
a
pooping,
problem.
when a guy is pooping,
It's
Do
easy.
they sit on the toilet
Guys, it's so
No,
easy.
no,
Come,
no.
put it
Damian,
down.
do you
Personally, I
guys-
don't.
Actually, Valentine, you're right. Is it the putting of the seat down?
She wants it back down by the time she goes to the bathroom.
maybe by the
No,
time
no,
I'm
no,
getting
no.
to that
That's
bathroom,
being
it better
lazy.
be- No,
That's being lazy.
No. Listen. Who wants
much
their-
time is
who
it
wants
gonna
their
take you
bum
to-
bum?
on the cold seat.
Who wants the bum bum to
But
cut that cold
how
seat?
long is it
But
gonna take you
just
to
put the
put
toilet
it?
seat
And
down.
how long is it gonna take
And
him
appreciate
after
that
he's
the man
done
actually
doing
put
whatever
it
he's
up
doing?
before he went, like,
Put it down.
For me,
Well,
let
you
me
put
tell
it
you
up, but
one
then
thing.
you still need to
If
clean.
I
So
get
you
it
just
down, I know he already, spilled, some on the seat. I prefer when it's up
Listen,
so that I put it down, knowing that
This makes no
he
sense.
already put it up
This don't make
because
no
he.
sense.
Listen, I just want to feel the warmth of that plastic thing because there's a reason it is there, okay? If we need a urinal
Guys,
in our house,
let's
we will
make this
fit
thing
one.
clear.
But
But
you don't
please,
Sandy,
just put the toilet seat
What's
down.
your take?
Toilet
My take
seat up
is
or down?
I'm not going to put it back up for him when me I leave, so I don't care whether or not he leaves it up or down. But yes,
Exactly.
but the toilet needs to be clean. So I don't
Yes.
understand the logic for if it's up, it means the toilet is clean. If he
Yeah.
was going to spill, he was going to spill.
Spill
anyway.
either.
So either way, he has to clean. So then just leave it down and clean it.
Yes, honey.
Because if it's still the same shape, putting it up doesn't change the shape. So if it was going to spill while it was down, it's still the same shape when it's.
My question, do
Clean
you
it.
men like poop with it up or down?
Down.
I always.
Down.
Them men.
Down.
I always
But
use
I'm
the
answering
toilet-
on
the
my
toilet and the
behalf.
toilet seat up
My
in the-
better
in the
half.
or.
Either
Going
or. Up.
for number 2.
I think
You don't feel cold when you're
different people use it different.
What is
You
called?
use it when
How do you
it's
use
down
it, Davian? Up or down?
Okay, I use
It won't.
when
It
up.
won't.
use it when it's up. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys.
Your
just love
body-
your
Let
bum
us know
bum
in the
stuff.
comment section.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, especially let us know in the comment section. What do you do when it comes to friendship? Competition. How do you feel about competition and jealousy in friendship and selfishness?
Is this a Nigerian movie? Someone else go first. I feel like I'm always talking. How do you feel?
Gentlemen, how do you feel about
Competition
competition
and jealousy.
and jealousy in friendship?
Well, some people feel like, these things should sort of measure how much someone means to you, by how jealous you get, or how mad you get when you see them doing things with other people.
Yeah.
But it has got so much to communicate about yourself, I mean, if there's absolutely reasons to be jealous, there's ways of handling it. So, I mean, it's really okay to be jealous, but to a certain extent. Don't exploit the platform, because some people really use it to like you said, bring petty drama, because just because I feel like I'm jealous,
In friendship, I feel like competition can be very healthy to a degree.
Yeah.
Because they say you are the average of 5 of the people you spend the most of your time with.
Okay.
So if your 5 best friends are 5 CEOs, you're probably a CEO, sis. You know.
Okay.
So I think it could elevate you. Like, my friend is doing this, I also want to do it. That's healthy competition.
Okay.
Yeah, like, oh, this one is doing this. How can I get on board? How can
healthy competition.
That's healthy competition.
Okay, so
But
really healthy.
yeah, it could be healthy, because if we are just also complacent and your friend isn't pushing you to be better, why are they even in your life?
Exactly.
All your conversations just revolve around alcohol and I don't know, and women or men, and like we're not building each other at any point.
So competition is about pushing you to be better.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like it could be healthy competition.
Healthy
Yes,
competition.
but then it comes to a point when now it's just weird when there's a lot of jealousy involved. Listen, like, look at how many of your friends clap when you do well. Some of them is
Very
clapping, but
few.
it's like, it should be me.
Yeah.
And there's that, it should be me for now. I'm going to try and be better. I'm going to put out more content so that I also get to this
That
milestone.
level,
But there's
yeah.
others for, I hate this guy, I can't wait for
I
her
mean,
to
and
not.
with that one, there'll always be communication.
Yeah.
If your
Yeah.
friend feels like you've
But it
challenged
could-
them
yeah.
positively,
This-
they'll
Yeah.
always tell you and communicate, like, you know, congratulations, you motivated me to do this and that. But people who are really jealous in a bad light will
Yeah.
always be
You-
quiet
and you
and
can
talk
always-
behind
Yeah.
your back.
Oh, yeah.
And
They're just
you
waiting
feel
for you
the
to
energy,
evolve.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be the people at Gobari like, yeah, I
Hide
used to
ID.
know her. Hide
Hide
ID.
ID.
I used to know her. She wasn't even that
And then
rich.
someone is like, yeah,
Then
they used to be my best friend.
They used to be I'm like,
And they're saying these things about them.
Yeah.
Keep that same energy. Keep your mouth shut.
shut.
Thank you.
What's your take on having
Because so
expectations of your friends?
Thank you.
Isn't that what we just addressed? Having expectations.
No,
of
that
your
was
friends.
competition. Expectations of your friends.
We've
We just
We've
talked about
addressed
that.
that.
Yeah.
So you should talk to your friends about your expectations
Communicate
of.
them, yeah.
So I expect you to be here for me, or how do you put it across?
But you see, and then I think with some of these things, it's not like you contract and write a contract and be like, sign
Of
here.
course.
You will be
Yeah,
here for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like the friendship has to be going in that direction in an organic way. But you see, I feel like if you are hurting your friend
Sorry.
and you're not being there for them or whatever repeatedly, they'll communicate to you. They're like, oh, by the way, I didn't like when you didn't do this and this. I showed up for you when you were having this event and you didn't do the same for me. So it doesn't have to be something that we've written like 10 commandments that I expect this
Plus
of my
actions.
friend.
I feel-
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah.
actions.
Plus
If
actions, because
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like
Actions,
I
you
feel
see,
like
you can,
Yeah.
enough.
you can,
Actions.
you can say you're there for that person, but
But
you
are you
really
there?
aren't there. And I feel like at times we said about communicating our expectations and just being honest. And I asked you people, is it normal for friends to fight and feud? For me, I feel like
Okay, that's not.
it's normal.
honestly, for me,
For
I
you,
feel like
not
I
normal.
shouldn't fight with my friends.
You're always on good terms.
No, it
Or
shouldn't
you're-
be
Why
like
would we
that.
be fighting?
You fight with
Because
your
you're not the same
sisters,
person.
Yeah.
If you're not exactly the same person,
if I had
you have to have a
fight
different.
with you, I know you are not really my friend.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're not friends.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
faking it.
Like,
For me, I feel like the only person I should fight with is my son and my husband. If it moves past them
And
or
why
my
do you fight with
family,
your husband? Because you love him.
yeah, it is a romantic relationship. It is
But-
bound to happen.
even
But-
this
In
side.
any relationship.
In
Eh.
friendship,
Romantic relationship, at the end of the day, what bonds you? You know, what
Is that
brings you together?
friendship?
Love. You love your friend, you love your husband, you love your
Honestly-
kid. At the end of the day, it's love.
if you ask me, I don't feel like I need to fight with my friends. And
I
if-
feel like if
I
it's a
feel like
real
it
friendship,
takes
it's
so much energy for me to fight with my friend.
Yeah.
But they're healthy
It's too much.
Yeah.
You're
The fights that one
Like
how
what?
long,
Attitude.
after how
Bond.
long
Look,
would you fight
we all-
with your
we
friend?
all
After
human
how
at the end of
long?
the day. And
Yeah,
your
I
friend-
think-
and your friend should be able
Guys,
to
after
check
how
you
long
when
will
need
you
to be
fight with
checked.
your friend? After how
Always.
long?
Yeah, if we are always fighting, then something
There's
is
a
off.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like
Definitely.
if we have an
But
issue
if you're
now,
never fighting,
and then again
something
we
is
have an
about
issue.
you.
Also,
And then-
yeah.
Where you're
Okay, first of all, guys, I don't fight with my friends.
Okay.
And,
I feel like that means you're
and-
walking
and-
on
smiling
eggshells.
and
You feel like
giggling
I'm-
at each
You're
other.
walking on
No.
eggshells.
Then
Oh,
you need
you're
to
so
reevaluate
cute.
that.
Yeah.
Friendship. Yeah.
Immediately.
But I feel like I know your boundaries and you know my boundaries, so we'll never get to a point where we're crossing each
Does
other's
your husband
boundaries.
not know your boundaries? And you still fight with
I-
him?
it
And
is
he
romantic.
loves you the most.
It is romantic. That
No.
one, that is
romantic,
different.
friends.
No, I feel like
Hey, when you're
platonic.
fighting, you're fighting. There's no romance.
No, I feel
Yeah.
like platonic relationships. There's no need of fighting.
I disagree.
I disagree as well.
Healthy fights.
Healthy fights. I don't know,
Because
guys.
you see, if you're not walking on eggshells and pretending to be someone you know, or not checking your friends, you know,
Yeah.
like they've done something to upset you, but you're like, if I check them, we're going to fight. So let me just pretend I'm okay with them. We are not
I think I have to
then you
learn.
smile,
I think
and then you're upset the whole time.
I think I have a problem communicating, so I think that's a personal issue which I'll have to address.
Yeah.
So I also watched a video that someone said we should stop unfriending people and blocking family because they're not supporting what we are doing online. Or they're not supporting our business.
Get out of that space.
And
Right?
this person
Negative
said, they're probably not your audience. They're probably not your target audience. And you're
Exactly.
getting
Then-
mad for nothing.
Then what are they doing there?
Right?
Yeah.
Why are they being in my audience if they're not in my audience?
Block.
Mute, delete, block.
Cut off.
Sharon told me she doesn't block, she doesn't unfriend.
No,
Off.
me, I'll just let you look at me. I'm like, yeah, see me win. I don't block
Guys,
people.
can I
Like,
say
that has to
something?
do
Yes,
with,
yes.
with like, sorry.
Yesterday,
Yes.
Blocked.
from 10 p.m.
I don't
all
wanna
the way to
laugh.
1,
I don't wanna laugh.
I went to my Instagram, checked the people I used to follow, the people who are following me, and the people who are not following me.
Hey.
And
I had
Also,
time.
before you continue, there's an app for that. I'll tell you about it.
oh,
So you don't have to
I
go
need
through
that.
I need that in my life too.
I swear I went, I
One
kind
by
of
one.
like 400
That
people.
was big mad. I'm upset.
I was
Nobody
seriously
above blocking.
I did
I
that
mean,
on
if I'm not
Facebook some
helping you and
years
you're not
back.
helping me, what is
Why
the-
are we
Yeah.
why are you friends?
I don't
But
think
someone
we-
was saying,
Trashy friends.
but someone was saying, you don't have to get mad because they're not your target audience. That you're losing friends and family over stuff that they don't probably subscribe
can I
to.
ask this?
I feel like if it matters to you, then
It
it,
should
matters
matter
to
to
you.
them.
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
extend.
Sharon,
It
Yeah.
should.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, for example, put it in the business context.
Yes.
For example, if you're putting a certain amount of money towards marketing,
Okay.
and then for a long time, your target market is not responding to your marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strategy.
Do you continue putting money
Hey,
to
brand
that?
No.
manager has spoken.
Hey,
Wow.
ouch, stop,
You just
cut
look
off.
I
for a
think
different
that
target market.
this is your energy, this is your phone, this is your everything. You're the one who decides who has access to you or who does not. You're allowed to mute people, you're allowed to, it's your phone, it's your social media. You're allowed to, and you shouldn't have to explain it. No is a complete answer. Do you follow me anymore? No. That's it. Just,
Okay.
It's not personal.
So people cannot keep hiding under the shell of this is not my target audience. If you're totally my friend or my family, you
I
should
think you should
support me.
Support.
Yeah. And I get not wanting to, because sometimes people are like, oh, skipping over my,
My
post to go
standards.
and wish Beyonce happy birthday.
Imagine,
Fine.
I see that.
I know I'm
Back
not
and you go
Beyonce.
like, is
Like, we
this
see
Sharon
that.
like this? And the other ones are like,
And like you're saying, if they don't mess with your content, then they should also adjust and follow you and not just be there.
Yeah, and looking at me.
They're too jealous. They have to
Yeah.
see for the day you make it so that they can launch a TBT. Oh my gosh, I knew her from back when.
I
Just
know.
and follow
Oh,
me.
no.
And this, and I don't mean this in bad light. Like
Yeah.
I put out the video where I did that screen test of being a TV presenter. Oh my God, you should
No.
have seen people on Facebook. Comments like this from here to Timbuktu. I'm like, okay. So the other days I post
When you're
every
winning,
other
they're
thing
with
else.
you.
Yeah.
They're like, I know she's not for me. But when you see me on TV, oh my God, she's
They
my
wanna
friend on
relate.
Facebook.
They wanna
my
relate.
friend, take a seat. In fact, on the floor. Okay? Not even on the chair.
So it's okay that we aren't your target market, but then why are you there though?
Yeah, like
Go away.
I have people who tell me, oh, they can't comment on my photo or they
Why?
can't comment
Because
on my
of what?
content.
Why?
Why?
Why? That's South African kid. Why?
They're too mature.
Why?
Or they don't want to. Or they don't want to be seen. I'm
Too mature to comment on an Instagram post. Is that a thing? Too
Are you even
mature?
mature?
Even Barack
You
Obama
don't
is
tell
supposed
me
to.
that
It's
as well.
free.
It's free.
It's free.
Okay, guys. Next, we've really emphasized on that because we're all creatives. And
I
we
know,
have
it's
to-
just like
It's annoying.
Do you think your tone and the way you say something matters?
yes.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Oh, we all agree on that.
Yeah.
That was
Because sometimes it's not even what someone says; it's how they say
How
it.
they say
It's
it.
just like, eish, no.
What about, let's put this in perspective. For example, when you have an argument with your significant other or someone, and they're really not owning up to their mistake, and you already know the truth, yeah? you know, your tone has to change now, eh? Like, I'm really approaching you from a genuine point of view. Like, let's talk about this. Yeah. I understand you made a mistake. I just want you to come clean.
I feel like, Shaz, if you're still upset, there's a level of anger you're at. You know you're not going to communicate properly. I have no idea. It's a new
just came up.
I feel like there's a level of rage when you're at, just walk away from the situation. Give yourself time to... I'm not saying like come down back and forgive them.
Drink water.
Like take a beat. Sometimes even take a walk.
Drink water.
Because imagine you love someone and you're telling them something, you'll never be able to take it back.
I find walking away disrespectful. Yeah. And I'm sure there are people who do that.
Even after you communicate that.
Yes.
Like just be like, I'm sorry, I can't have this conversation right now. I need to take a walk. And then you go.
I will say this about my spouse. Sorry. He's the type of person when things are heated, he will prefer to, you know, keep quiet or just not respond at all. And for me, silence is disrespect.
No.
Although we are working, that is to you.
No.
That is for you. And I'm sure there are people who find silence as disrespect as well. It's taking me time to learn that this is him not wanting to say something that
bad
will offend me or take back.
Yeah.
How do you then put your others? You guys are the people who take space. For me, I don't feel like it's okay.
I have a partner who does, and I get it.
How do you maneuver with that?
I think it depends with umouliza nini. You know, like it's just disrespectful for someone to be quiet depending on the magnitude of the question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Know what I mean?
Thank
you. How can you be silent at this time? Like,
you have nothing to say for yourself.
But I think also analyzing the bigger picture in the like question of tone. There's some people at this point in time you just want to like get done with them. So probably like you raise your voice or you're rude.
Yeah.
But if it's something that you'd really like to work on and build and want a tomorrow for, tone is something that you should really check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damien?
For me, I think the issue of walking away. I'll be very honest. Personally, I've done that a lot of times. Not because I want, because I might say something that might completely hurt this person and I might not take it back.
Yeah.
So most of the time, when the argument is too heated, the best thing I think, and I'll advise some of us, is just walk away and then handle that issue when you're sober enough and calm.
Yeah.
No, this is the thing. So you're trying to say walking away in this
is the
context,
solution.
It's being selfless other than selfish.
Yes.
No.
I don't get that.
Thank you. And let me agree with Valentine on this. Walking away, when we see it as a sign of disrespect, it's because, listen, I have hata mimi nezongea vibaya. I can also speak shit at that moment, but I am intentionally choosing not to.
Will it always happen though?
For me, I have mastered.
Because sometimes you say something, but according to
I will run my for me, I really run my whatever I want to tell you. If I tell you something, just know I have sat over it and I've gone over it over and over and over again. I'm one of those people, if something slides out of my mouth, it's because you're not responding to what I'm telling you, and I'm getting agitated and I'm feeling angry and I'm feeling frustrated. That the only way I feel I can talk to you is either by shouting or saying something that's disrespectful. Because when I say something that's disrespectful, you'll react. And you'll talk. And you see, and you'll talk at that point. So what is it really at that point?
What I meant is this. Let me just clarify.
Yes.
There are some arguments whereby we just have to talk about it. Then and
Exactly.
Then and then you have to talk about it. But you see, when it gets to a particular level where you see maybe you might become violent based on how I know
you walk away.
You might start breaking things.
You better walk away.
And it's good to just explain, point it out. Like, I'm really walking away at this point because this is...
We're not... Yeah, I think it's important to say.
And I want to make it clear that I'm not the walk away person. I like to... I'm very... Like, I will deal with it. When my friends are like, I'm non-confrontational, that is not an issue for me. I talk about stuff. If someone tells you I said something behind your back, they're probably lying because I said it to your face. However, I understand that not everyone is made the way I'm made. As badly as I want that person to sit there and talk to me is as badly as he wants to leave and take a walk and clear his mind. The way you said you've brooded over it for days on end, you're sure you've made the decision to have this conversation.
Yes.
Maybe him is not been having that conversation with himself in his head.
Yeah.
So now this is the first time he's hearing about it, and he needs time he needs like
process.
those 3 days like
Yeah.
So I understand that as badly as I want you to stay is as badly as you need to leave, and I'm not going to be selfish and tell you, no, you do what I want. I have to compromise. So if you need to take that 30-minute walk, okay, I'll be here.
I mean, that's very different from walking away.
Walking away.
Yeah.
Walking away is very
like in the middle of an
different,
argument. That's
like,
rude.
Than just taking time is allowed for
just
anyone.
and tell me,
like
just communicate that you can't be here right
don't
now.
turn your back and walk away.
Communicate yo.
So Valentine,
And maybe we've even had an argument already.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Like communicate and tell me yo.
Maybe we've been talking even for 2 hours and it's not working. We're not communicating. Like I'm saying stuff, you're saying stuff. None of us is listening. Just
I feel like just tell the other person.
Something.
Tell the other person, yo, let me just take or we sit there in silence, both of us. Thank you.
We are fixing relationships.
The last question to wrap this up. Do you stay kind during your arguments with your friends and your significant others?
Kind.
Next question, please.
Do you stay
Start
kind?
that side.
Do you stay kind?
Yeah.
During your arguments.
I think, or I feel like I'm the one who normally,
Talks. You're the confrontational
so
one.
I don't.
You don't stay kind.
Yeah.
Okay. Damien?
I think I stay kind most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've lived with women. I'm the only boy in our family.
So it's out of experience. You've learned.
I've learned. So the best thing is always to stay kind.
Yeah.
Be calm, and then try and sort out issues one by one.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't want to be confrontational and everything, and then say bad things to others.
Oh yeah, true.
Especially if you love them. You know your friends. For friendship,
If I don't love you, I'm just going to fight with you. Let's block you.
No
for
good
friends, you can actually say all
There's
this.
nothing to talk
But
about.
when you're talking about your spouse,
family,
your family,
It's different.
It's very different. Yeah.
First of all, like being good, being kind has got nothing to do with the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're a good person,
You're a
You're
good
just
a
a good person.
being mad is allowed. Yeah. But there's some people who do evil things in the name of being mad.
What? I was mad. Hey.
Like that just
So why
doesn't
you
cut.
laughing?
Especially
can't
if you love someone, an argument doesn't make you like now hate them.
Yeah.
That now you start doing some
What changed?
weird things. I mean, just deal with your shit, and sort it out. And like, if you're good, you're good. If you're kind, you're kind. Don't ever let anyone push you into a space where you become someone else for them.
You get out of character for them. Perfect.
Never.
It's me.
Yeah.
It's me now. I just said this. I really think about what I say to people because I get affected by words. I'm one person you'd rather slap across the face than tell something bad. Like I'll forget you, slap me. Don't you dare slap me because I will come for you.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
But the words will stick with you for longer.
I remember things from as early as
2 years.
pre-unit.
Wow.
That's how far my memory goes. And I'm not even playing, guys. I'm not even lying. And for me, words do carry so much weight that I will never ever forget what you told me or what you wrote to me. It will always ring in my mind. And I think that's why I have a problem with maybe my friendships or whatever, because people just say things and they don't think it has an effect on me.
Yeah.
It really has a very big, and I'm the type of person who, if I'm having an argument with you, I will be careful what I say, because I don't want to be in a position whereby I'm going to say something that will make me feel bad later or make me want to apologize for something. I'm not good with apologies. I don't like apologizing. So I will totally make sure I'm not in a position where I have to apologize to someone. So I watch my words.
I think
And the only time I get out of character is when I've tried now to get through to you, and I'm just hitting a concrete wall over and over again. Then now I will try. Where it says don't get out of character too,
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but I really watch my words. I do.
me, I think I'll just remove myself from the situation. So I believe I'm very kind, sometimes to a fault. But now it's 2021, I've changed. New year, new me. I don't be doing that. So, because I feel like sometimes when you're kind with someone, they take it for weakness.
Yeah.
Like, I can just step over this one, I can just step over this one.
We'll
So
still
I'll communicate
okay.
what I want and what I need from you, and where I feel like you went wrong, and if you're not seeing it over and over, then 3 strikes you're out. I'll just cut you off. I don't need to have another conversation with you. I've told you a billion times, and now clearly we're going nowhere. Then I'm not adding any value to you, you're not adding value to me. Bye.
Deuces. So guys, it was amazing having this conversation with all of you. I wish we could go on, but my producers have been on my case, and they think we've gone past time again today. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you loved what we shared with you guys today, give this video a
big thumbs up.
Yes, and subscribe. And if you're new here, we love you. Mwah. Sandy, please give us your handle.
Sandy Joan. It will be on the screen. I'm giving you editing one. You know, those people come to me and they'll be like, the name will be here on the screen. Sandy Joan.
Mine will be here.
Suki Beauty. Let me on your handle. Valentine. Oh, okay. Guys, thank you so much for giving us your time and having this conversation with you guys. It was so beautiful. And if you want to see this guys again, please do let us know down below.
And there will be a part 2.
Yes, there will be a part 2.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
Bye.